asked if you were ready 3 times. I'm sorry. I should have only asked like one time. Because when I say it's time to record, that's all. It don't even need.
You're so loud.
I'm not loud.
I'm sitting down lower because I feel like sometimes I look taller than you.
But you're not.
You are so loud. I'm right here. You got a mic.
Yo, this is the second week you calling me loud, man.
Wide throat.
What you trying to say?
It's a hollow throat. It's like a hallway.
I don't even know what that means, but I feel like it's disrespect.
It might be.
I feel like it's real disrespectful.
It's so loud. It's like auto-tune.
No, that's something totally different.
All right.
You've never been an engineer before. I have.
Never.
I've done so many things in my life.
I've never had to be an engineer. I just make babies. That's engineer. Oh, shit. Look at me. Look at me, mama. I'm an engineer out this bitch.
Nah, that's not enough. Any vagina can do that. Well, any working vagina can do that.
What?
Make a baby.
Okay, now you're getting into trans rights, and I don't have time for this. I didn't know we was going.
Wait, what? It has something to do with
it. Start the podcast.
It's J-Rod.
Kristen Seville.
And then we had Sex and Podcast, the fastest growing podcast in Washington, D.C. The nation's capital says they love, and then we had sex, and we love them too.
Yo, shout out to trans people, though. I just wanted to get that out. I didn't want it to seem like I was hating. Nah, like, I didn't know it was going to get that deep. But go ahead.
I don't know how this became a trans podcast this week.
Here it is. No, I love it.
I mean, we can say here. Listen.
No, I didn't. No, we can't. You cannot.
My show is back on.
What show?
Pose.
Oh, that's just shit.
You know what I'm saying?
It's so weird that I never watched Pose. Like, that seems like it would be my shit, and I just never watched it.
Wow. You are missing out on something great.
You've missed out too. You want to binge everything like a...
Yeah, listen. I think there's like 3 episodes up now. It's either 3 or 4 episodes up. So it's cool for me to watch. I just got to find the time to watch.
Yeah.
Because it has to be at night.
Why?
Because I can't watch that in the day with the babies.
You don't want to cry in front of the babies?
That too.
Because you cry.
That too.
Every time you watch Pose, you cry. I'm like, what did they do? They just sitting at the table talking.
But it's the way they sitting. You know what I mean?
Like, oh, something about to go down right now. They at that table. That's the table.
Man, speaking of a baby started yelling.
What am I supposed to do?
You go look at the baby, man.
Okay, well, all right.
You go look at the baby. While you do that, I'm gonna say this. Oh, he stopped crying. Come back. He stopped crying.
He might be dead.
No, he's fine. Come back. He's not dead.
What if that baby
zip
dead?
up your damn pants. This is on camera. Like, what are you doing, fam?
I don't know. Some of these pants, I feel like...
I don't even think you can show that on YouTube, man. Shout out to all the new YouTube subscribers. We appreciate y'all. What?
I don't know. Some of these pants.
Oh, man. How was your week? Was that your week?
What did I do this week?
Was that your... Why don't you remember your week?
I worked. And we went to go look to find a place. I don't know. I had the babies today at the doctor's appointment that you couldn't go into because fuck COVID. They don't give a shit if you got 14 babies.
Yeah, it's only one parent. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
It was twins, and I was just in there, and I was like, nah, it'll be fine. And then, like, you got babies that run in different directions. So, like, I'm trying to chase one baby, and she want to check the other baby. Meanwhile, one baby about to fall off this chair because he wouldn't watch Cocomelon, the other one falling out on the floor. And I'm like, it's COVID. Get off that COVID floor. You know, it's a doctor's appointment, so it's bad COVID. But it was, it was a test in being a mother. I tell you that, just to go to the fucking doctor. And that's not...
doctor was your test in being a mother.
That's not exciting. I mean, that was my week, but it was just like, that was a lot of fucking work. That was a lot of work. Shout out to other people like me. What? People with multiples, like, this shit is hard. It's hard. We have other kids, but like 2 at the same time developing at the same age is hard as fuck.
Yeah, that's what you wanted, man. Stop complaining.
First of all, you always talk about what I wanted.
That's what you wanted.
That's what was right. That's what I should have had. I don't want to get into that.
I don't know if that's what you should have had.
I've always wanted twins. And I was like, oh, he's doing, this is for me. I've always wanted twins. I wanted to be a twin.
Why does God forsake me then?
Most people say, like, they wish they had a twin or something. Like, nah, I don't.
Wait, why?
Because they're annoying as fuck. I'm like, y'all don't want to lay separately from each other or nothing. Like, they're always on each other. Like, I don't even want you on me in the bed. I'm like, this nigga is always
Don't
here.
fucking lie. You love when I'm
like,
on you in the bed.
Oh, your baby.
You
We
love
talked
that
about
shit.
that
We
shit
did.
too.
So why are you lying?
I'm not lying.
So you don't like when I'm in the bed with you?
No, I like to be on you, but by the time I get to my side, I'm like, this is me time now. Over here on my side is me time. I don't need a us time. That's what we had before we went to sleep. But now when we get to sleep, we got to spread out.
Nah, you know what? The other night it was cold in here because for some reason you want to put the AC on when it's 50 fucking
That's
degrees
what you're supposed
outside.
to do because you have covers and you want to snuggle.
No, you're supposed to open the window.
Why do dudes do that? You don't want to be hot. You get mad when you're hot and you're like, it's so hot in here. And I'm like, okay, make it cold.
You know what you sound like?
We have covers.
You know what you sound like?
What the fuck am I talking about?
You know what you sound like? A person that doesn't pay their electric bill.
What does that mean?
All right.
So it's not comfortable to you?
No, it's comfortable, but I'd rather have the window open and I'll still be comfortable.
But it's been hot, so why would I have the window open?
50 degrees isn't hot.
Yes, it is. Oh, cause it's like, outside hot is different from inside. So outside 50 feels different than inside 50.
It's going to turn to 50 in here if you keep the windows open.
No, it won't. It never does. That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I think that the sunlight, it's something about the sunlight makes it hotter.
I'm not doing that shit with you.
I put the air on 66. That's what it stays on. And we are in here and we're like, oh, it's so cozy. And when you say 50, it's something about outside 50 is not.
Listen, I ain't got to worry about this shit because we about to be living outside in a second. So
You keep saying that. You're really making me sad. Like, don't say that. No, we're not.
Yo, I'm going to put this out here for the pod.
A cash out?
After it ain't even the money. That's the fucked up part.
No.
After Memorial Day weekend, or after the week of Memorial Day, we might not have a pod for a couple of weeks.
You think that
I'm gonna just put that out there.
You think that they should have an app where other people could give you their credit? Like take some of their credit off their credit score and like, here you go.
That like a cash app for credit?
Yeah.
Credit app?
Did I think of something?
No.
You can't do
No. No.
We ain't never tried it though.
But I'm not gonna front. My old ass grandma don't need that credit.
So
she really don't. She don't need that shit, yo.
Gang up on her? You trying to gang up on her so we can just pay a little bit of
Nah, listen, make sure you take care of your credit because you don't want to be out in the streets like we about to be.
But fuck that. COVID affected a lot of shit. And I feel like
definitely.
We in a spot right now, like everybody, where COVID affects a lot of shit. So why wouldn't someone think that maybe someone's credit might be fucked up because of COVID or affected some kind of way? That makes no sense.
Listen, I'm not the ones that saying no.
I'm
to
saying
our
here, saying it to you like you did it.
Yeah, like,
we in this together. We both mad. Fuck y'all. Unless,
you want to give us some way to live.
Let us a credit repair person.
Yeah, I mean, it's so crazy. I think about y'all all the time because as we're looking at different places, I'm like, nah, it ain't gonna look good on camera.
Oh God,
nah, this ain't gonna look good on camera.
That's why you didn't like that last place.
Yeah, the place we went to today, I was like, oh hell no, this is not gonna be cool with the feng shui of the podcast.
Well, during COVID, I learned how to make backgrounds with foam boards.
I am not allowing you to make a background with foam board.
Why not?
No, man.
You don't
This
know
is
what?
not the DIY fucking podcast.
I know. That's why I go to the YouTube channels, and they got all the shit to make it nice.
I'm not doing this shit with you.
Some of those YouTubers have it. It's nice.
I'm not doing this shit
like the
with
real
you.
big ones, they make them. They the ones that show me how to make it. I'm gonna follow them.
Whatever. That's been my week though. My week has been looking for places to live. Our lease is up in 18 days.
Thanks for giving me actual numbers. I was just trying to say, it's not the end of June yet.
The
end of May yet.
Yeah, 18 days our lease is up and we currently have nowhere to live. So if you out there listening to the podcast and you like, yo, they can live with us. I mean, it's 5 of us, but I'm saying we there.
Oh, I'll be in Richmond next weekend.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I told you not to take the show, but all right.
Well, I really want to do it. The comic that I'm doing it with, Joe Larson, is fucking hilarious. I worked with Joe with Angela Johnson, and I love him. And I didn't want to. He's asked me to do shows with him before, and something would come up or whatever because he's out of New York. And he's coming here, so I'm like, he asked me a while ago, so I have to take the show.
Mind you, that'll be.
It's the
6
week
days
before.
until we got to get out.
Oh my God.
But,
Anyway, we have time. Like you said, we have 18 days. We can work on something. Shut up. I can go do what I love to do
for 3 days.
Bring funnies. And make money.
Don't nobody got to hear that funny shit, man.
All right, we ain't got a place to stay. Don't we want to stock up money until we, like...
Hell no,
it's
nigga.
not the money, it's the credit. I get it. But, well, it's a brand new comedy club. It's called Sandman Comedy Club. It looks nice. Like, I've seen pictures. I think this is like the grand opening month or something.
Can we stay there?
Actually, we get a room.
Can we stay there?
Oh, you mean like just forever?
Extended stay.
Maybe.
I'm not fucking with you.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. But I really do. I mean, it's the 21st to the 23rd. So if anybody's in Richmond, I'll be there. So like, I was gonna say holler. Why would I say that?
Holler back at me.
Why would I say that?
I don't know, man. Let's get into the question of the day.
With an ER too. Like I was thinking, holler. What's the question?
Question of the day: what was the worst experience you ever had during sex?
You always ask me first. I know you've been thinking about it for a while. What was yours?
I've told that story on the podcast before.
Why would you ask that question then? And you know you had to answer it.
I mean, it's fine. I can say it again for people that didn't hear.
We have new listeners.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, you
Shout out to the new listeners.
tell more details that you didn't tell last time.
Nah, I don't want to give out any more details than necessary, man.
Oh shit, we'll go. I'm scared now.
My worst sexual experience would have to be, I was dating this girl, and she was practicing celibacy. She said, I'm going to break my celibacy for you. We drove around a little bit. Then she was like, yo, park here. And we had sex.
Wait.
She broke her celibacy in the car.
Time out. That's what I was about. She broke her celibacy
in the car.
You never said that part. That's a new detail.
My bad. She broke her celibacy in the car.
I mean, the dick is good, but it's good. I just want you to know it's good. But like, nigga, the first time I'm back at it.
We were in college though, and we didn't want to do it in her dorm because her roommate was in there.
Y'all don't want to rent a hotel. You breaking your celibacy. Make it a moment.
I'm not renting a hotel for some pussy I don't know about.
That's not fair.
Why not? I don't know how good it's going to be. Is your pussy worth this hotel room I'm about to get?
She don't know how good it's going to be. It's a trial run for everybody. She was like, I need it to be to-go pussy. You can get the at-home dinner later.
Exactly. So we parked the car. She turns the heat on, and she turns on, I think it was a Drew Hill song. The song didn't finish by the time I did.
I thought you was going to say she turned on Drew Hill and that fucked it up because I just started singing Cisco's part. Because I can see you.
Nah. I didn't even get the Cisco part. We were still on Woody. Man.
No.
And I came and she looked at me and I'll never forget. She said, that's it. I wasted a year and a half for this.
I would have been like, well, bitch, we was in the car. This is how I thought it was supposed to go. And you was in college. Don't you got to get to class? What do we do?
And she told me to take her home. And yeah. Worst sexual experience of my life.
Worst. Probably when I had sex with one of my brother's friends, my older brother's friends. And I think I talked about that before, but I don't think I talked about how bad it was. He was real fine. He was one of his bosses in the military, and he was fine as a motherfucker. And I was like, oh, this is about to be crazy. I can't believe I'm about to have sex with this fine ass nigga.
Okay, calm the fuck down. I let you get through he was fine.
I mean,
you are.
But you never almost had sex with somebody before you not almost had sex, but you never had sex with someone that once you did or before you did and you knew it was about to happen, you was like, oh my God. You weren't genuinely excited, wow, I can't believe this is happening.
You.
I knew he was going to say that. That's why I set it up. So I was like, okay, I had high expectations for it. And it was literally 2 seconds. And it was the most dramatic orgasm that he had. It was like, and I was like, wow, I didn't know they did this in real life. Like I was kind of sort of new in the sex game, but I was like, damn, that's how the older niggas get it in. That's crazy. Like he just like collapsed over himself, and I was like, wow, this pussy must be amazing. Like I don't know what I've been hiding here all these years.
Well, let me tell you,
it's not.
It ain't that amazing. I mean, it's amazing. Don't get me wrong. It's amazing.
You don't start it off like that, especially when you look like you're about to be like, well, let me tell you he was right. And you're like, let me tell you, bring it down a notch. Like, shut up. Fuck you.
Oh man. Why are both of our sexual experiences that were terrible dealing with a man coming quick? Like, why is that?
I wasn't the man that came quick, though.
I'm just saying, though, why does that automatically mean bad sex?
Because maybe.
Why can't it be like the girl used to tell me, my first, technically, she used to tell me all the time, I like when you come quick because no girl wants to have sex for a long time anyway. Yeah. And she told me that shit for at least 6 months, and I believed her every time she said it.
That was stupid.
Every time she said it.
That was stupid.
What was stupid? Me believing her?
Yeah.
She was my technically first.
Isn't that the baby? There's a baby screaming again. You said it the first time. Why wouldn't I say it? I'm not allowed to say it.
Because we in it now.
That don't mean we ignore the baby. He could be dying.
Fine. Go check on the baby.
Okay.
No, I'll check on the baby.
No, that's not fair. I don't know how to just talk without checking on the baby.
Okay, well, read some of the responses on the Instagram.
You're just gonna direct me on the YouTube?
There you go.
You know people on the YouTube can hear the babies crying.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can. You always act like they don't know what's going on. What are some of these other responses? Worst sexual experience? I don't even know what that means. Oh, me riding this guy on the edge of the bed. We got up to reposition and there was a shit stain on the sheet that we both saw. Come on. I've actually done that. I mean, not like I wasn't the one that did the shit stain, but I've seen that happen before. And like you don't really know how to come from that because you don't know if it's from you, if it was there before you got there. Now you got to just think about yourself and what is your choice? Like, how did you make this choice to be with this person in the first place that would do some nasty shit like that? I think I probably answered one that you wanted to answer. Did I?
I don't know. What did I miss?
The shit stain one.
Oh, yeah. That's disgusting.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
So I've experienced that before, but it wasn't me.
Wait. You've experienced what?
It wasn't me. Like I've seen the shit stain on the bed.
You've seen a shit stain on a bed?
Yeah, but I didn't.
Was it our bed?
No.
Whew. Them baby wipes come in handy, baby.
You don't be having the baby. That's why we be out of baby wipes. Like the actual babies need the baby wipes, and I'm like, how the fuck? I just bought a 3-pack.
Nah,
why is this beside your bed?
I use them like to have a zestfully clean ass.
No, you know why I don't like that? Because you told me last time that you was using baby wipes like that. You was cheating and you used them to wipe them up.
On my dick, not on my butt.
You use them in the toilet?
Yeah.
That's another reason it's getting clogged.
I don't give a fuck. They kicking us out.
This was before.
Well, they not kicking us out. We kicking ourselves out.
Yeah,
but still.
We signed that shit. Why did we sign that? That's stupid.
I can tell you how the day went.
Hey,
I said, fuck that. Give me the paper. We leaving.
I asked you. And you agreed.
I signed it too.
Okay, then. So why are you talking to me? Why don't you read another one? I just read that
one. No, tell me about the shit stain that you saw.
Oh my God, that was a real sneeze. I had sex with somebody and I thought it was fine, and I was there for like a minute. Like I had laid down and stuff, and then like the lights came on for me to find my underwear, and I was like,
Did you say something? Mm-mm. You didn't say anything?
Wasn't it weird? Because I didn't drive myself there.
Wait a minute.
I came back home with them. So how I'm gonna get home if I'm joking?
Uber, nigga.
Shitty ass bed. I wasn't thinking about Uber then. Uber wasn't like hot then.
Wow. So let me get this right.
How am I gonna get home?
Call a friend?
You can't call a friend because I still gotta wait in his living room for the friend to come pick me up.
You can wait outside.
What do I look like waiting outside? I came there in club
You
clothes.
look like you got some goddamn...
I came there in club clothes. I look like I'm there to service someone. Like they purchased me.
Wait, you had sex with a nigga from the club?
It wasn't a nigga from the club. It was somebody I knew from the club.
Was it?
Yeah, it was somebody I knew, and I left the club with them.
So you've never
Are you about to narrow down who the fuck I went with?
I wasn't. I didn't think... I don't have that...
something
Wait,
eye.
I know the person?
Nah.
You're a fucking liar. I know the person.
No, you don't. Something in your eye, boo.
Yo, why are you in my face?
Because you my husband. What you
Get
talking
out
about?
of my face, fam.
All right. Well, now you got something on your eyelash. You're welcome.
Now I can't see.
It's somebody that I knew.
Okay. Have you ever met somebody in a club and went home with them?
No. Someone that I didn't know? No.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Why not?
Because I'm not a floozy like you.
That makes you a floozy?
You a floozy.
First of all, you sound 76. Fucking floozy.
You a floozy.
Nah, No,
I mean, as a woman, like, and I'm not saying that, I mean, live your life if you feel secure and all that other shit. But, like, I usually go out with my friends, and if it ain't somebody we all know or somebody, or, like, we've know something, I can't just go home. I don't know where I'm going.
Yo, girls don't really be following that shit.
And most of the time, I'm really drunk when I'm at the club. Especially if I'm with my friends. We've taken all the shots. And we've gotten shots from other people. So I'm like, I don't want to wake up.
That's the one that you go home with.
Nah.
Wait, is that toxic? Can you say
that?
Can you say
that? You can.
Might not be able to say that anymore.
Oh my God. Well, at the time. No, that's fucked up. I don't want to do that because they're gonna be like, oh, y'all talking. Okay, shut up. I don't really give a shit. But I feel like my time was different. Even though I'm only 34, it seems like times have changed so much.
Times have changed.
But when I was in the club, like I don't want to be super sloppy drunk and go home with somebody and I don't know what the fuck.
Why would you get super sloppy drunk outside in the first place?
I was with my friends.
So you the drunk bitch with your girls?
No, I just drank a lot, and everybody always.
The fuck?
Everybody was always like, "Let's get shots." It was always shots. It was never just regular drinks. I mean, I would go in like as I got older. It was like I'd go get my old fashions and shit. But everybody wanted to take shots. It was like the goal was to just. And I always felt like I had to battle everybody. Like niggas would be like, "You ain't gonna nigga, give me that. I will take 3 of those." Remember?
Shake my head for
you know.
Let's go back to the answers. Shake my head for reason it wouldn't get it up. Oh, for some reason it wouldn't get up. I had never experienced that in my life. Nigga thought he had ED. I'm not gonna front. I've had moments where my
ED?
worm wouldn't turn into a rock.
All right. The fact that you went in and called it a worm, you didn't even try to call it a snake or nothing. That is like, what do you feel about you?
Nah, it's like a the long worms.
Earthworm?
No, earthworms aren't long.
Oh.
I'm talking about like a
snake.
No, that's not a worm.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about like the worms that you be getting in your stomach when you like a parasite.
Tapeworm?
Tapeworm. There you go. I got a tapeworm dick. When it's soft.
Are those even long?
Yo, those long as fuck.
What about, say like...
What?
I just feel like they're not long. I want to Google them.
No, Google it.
I'm not.
You can Google that.
I don't really believe a tapeworm is long.
Tapeworms are long as hell.
So when you first said worm, you thought of tapeworm?
That was the only worm I was thinking about.
That wasn't at all. That was more, no.
The fuck were you thinking about?
Tapeworm length.
Yeah, read that. Let's go. Tapeworm length.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we out here.
Adult tapeworms can measure more than 80 feet long and can survive as long as 30 years in a host. Oh, they called me a host. How sweet.
Hell yeah.
Some tapeworms attach themselves to the walls of okay.
Yeah, baby.
You want
I'm a tapeworm out here.
You want some tapeworms attach themselves to the walls of the intestines where they cause irritation or mild inflammation. That sounds like you burn
sometimes
Sound like you got a burning dick. That's what that sounds like. Sound like you might need an ointment.
Oh man, but no, I've had moments where I couldn't get it up. But except for like maybe one or two occasions, it's all been a reason.
Give me a reason.
She ugly. Can't get it up.
Give me another one.
Nah, that was the only reason. It's like she ugly.
I mean,
I had a lot of in the beginning when I first started having sex. It was all with ugly girls.
Are you sure they were ugly?
No, they was ugly as fuck.
But
like my first one, well, not one.
But how?
Okay, maybe no, not one. 2 through I say 11. All bags.
So around what age was this? Because I've seen some of your pictures as a young one.
I was like 18, 19.
I just want to know where you were in relation to where you thought they were. Because do you have a lot of confidence in yourself? Or can you honestly say that y'all was on the same...
We was never on the same level.
Are you thinking with your now mind? Or
I'm thinking right now, knowing me.
What do
you trying to call me ugly?
No, I'm asking.
You trying to say I was ugly?
I'm asking you questions about
what
your
you saying?
confidence. Where were you in your life?
I was like at a 7, a strong 7. And then when I started growing my hair, it was out of here. But during that time,
it couldn't have been in the beginning. I don't know nobody that start off like this out of here.
Shit.
I don't know nobody.
I'll show a picture. I'm gonna put a picture up on Instagram tomorrow.
I don't know nobody that started locks and you was like,
I
yeah,
was crazy.
Well,
wild. I started them through cornrows. Like I had hair. So when I started them, I had some hang time already.
But how much hang time did you have?
I had I was right next to my shoulders.
Right next to your shoulders?
Yeah, it wasn't like on the shoulders.
At your head?
Nah, it was like a little below the chin line.
You know the back of your neck is
Shut
right next to your shoulders too.
Anyway, like the first 2 through 11, they were all ugly. And I did that because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't having bad sex with cute girls. I was like, ugly girls, they're going to talk to other ugly girls.
I would have hated you. You think way too much about sex. Like, that's the most calculated shit I've ever heard a newbie fucker say. Like, you knew and you want to come out here and do experiments with my vagina? Like, that's crazy. No. Nigga, are we fucking or are we not fucking? Like, no.
I mean, we was fucking, but...
Do I got to ask you questions? Got to have a whole questionnaire after sex? So, how was it? How did you feel?
Man. Nah, I always made them feel good.
And where would you rate me? Like, what do you think I am?
Nah, it wasn't nothing like that. Like, the way I looked at it, ugly girls were great fucking people. They were all great girls. They were all fucking great girls.
But you were a horrible fucking person because you called them ugly and was still like, nah, I'm going to just fuck them because I just got to see.
You're a horrible person because you call somebody ugly?
I got to fuck them just so I can see.
Where I'm at and what I need to improve on.
That's selfish.
Is it?
You're using them as lab rats.
You're right. It wasn't 2 through 11. It was after the bad experience.
So the number matters how many lab rats you had? Because I don't think that is a factor in anything I just said. It was like
4 through 13. I knew it was 9. I knew it was 9 girls.
Oh my God. You counted the girls? You was like, I got to go through at least 9 because it's not an even number, but it's not like so big of a number where I'm not going to know what I'm doing?
Nah, it wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't nothing like that. It was more so, I mean, it took a minute. It took a minute for me to really figure it out.
And how do you know you figured it out by number 9? Did she tell you that?
You mean by number 14?
By number 28. I don't know how you know you got to figure it out now. I'm asking you questions. This is like, it's almost like therapy because you give me something.
Fuck you.
And I throw it back at you.
You trying to, let me get this right.
Devil's advocate is what they call it.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me know what they call it.
All right, I just didn't know if you was knowing what I was doing.
Are you trying to tell me to my face, your husband, that I don't please you?
You just told me a couple minutes ago that is not that great.
No, I said.
So you can say that to me, but when I'm like, hey, I just want to know where you are. Do you feel like when you go in the bedroom, I give it my all? I'm touching you.
Stop fucking hitting me.
Or your hand on my leg. So just stop all contact. Listen to me. Can you tell me that when you get in the bed, you like, I'm a varsity. No, I can't say varsity. That's, I'm a pro athlete.
Nah, we married.
In the Netherlands, though.
We married, so when we get into bed, it's whatever you get that night.
That's how I feel, too. Right on. But I can still wake up after I've had sex with you. I'm still up and moving.
Nigga, I go to sleep because I be tired.
No, you don't.
I do.
Nigga, I'm up like a jack. I'm all jackrabbit. I'm just, pow, 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 pow. What am I doing next? I go fix me a bowl of...
Well, that's because you ain't did much to goddamn exert no energy.
I'll be doing... You look like you all right with it, so I just stopped trying.
So wait.
I think the last time we had sex, I had taken something to go to sleep. Not like nothing illegal, but like I think I was like, but I still want to have sex, so I had sex, but I don't know, man. We gotta have more sex during the day. You right. You've tried, but then I'm like busy and I'm like, I don't feel like it, but we gotta do that because at night I don't have no energy, and I want to be like wild and ass up, and I want to do that again and stuff.
I hear you.
You don't believe me?
Mm-mm.
Why?
Because anytime I try to,
Yeah, because you always do it as a baby in the entryway talking about something. Hi, guys!
Oh, my God.
Hi, guys!
That's what the TV is for.
They don't care sometimes. When mommy and daddy missing, they will go looking. They left us. Where they at?
Nah, you're right.
They don't play that shit.
Happened earlier.
And they don't take naps no more. So it's like, okay. Like, I can't do that. But we might have to figure out a way to sneak that in.
Yeah, definitely. Me riding this guy on the edge of the bed, we got up and repositioned. And
that's the one that I read.
I didn't know you read that. Because I see, look, it was
I
another
know, but I
shit
put it
saying.
together because I understand it separately.
Oh, okay. Snatching tracks out during sex.
That just sounds theatrical. That don't sound like it's a
I've almost snatched a track out during sex.
You've almost snatched my wig off a couple of times too.
I did actually.
Yeah.
The other night, your shit was coming off.
Did I know that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you
I've
knew.
had a lot of wigs on. I'm gonna wear my real hair next week.
No.
Why?
We don't need that.
You don't like my fro? What are you talking about?
I mean, how conditioned is your fro?
It's actually great. It's been under...
Have you seen it lately?
Yeah, I just saw it. I just washed my hair and braided it down the other day, and I moisturized the fuck out of my scalp.
Okay. Well, if your fro is ready...
If my fro is ready...
Right. If it's ready to be out there to the public, then I'm
I think
good
what's
with
funny is that most of the new people are probably going to be like, who the fuck is that? I didn't even know she had a fro. Like, damn, nigga,
Not knowing that was your staple.
My head wasn't just all wigs. Nigga, y'all know these are wigs. Now, white people don't, which I've enjoyed. White people, oh my God, I love your hair. And one lady was like, how long did it take for you to do that? Was it hard? And I was thinking in my head, like, nah. Like, I woke up and I was like, that one. And that's how I did it. But I was like, yeah, the process was crazy, just trying to color it and get it right. You got to hide a lot of time. She was like, I know, blonde hair is so crazy.
Wow. Worst experience during sex, not being able to bust and the person was really trying. I've had that a lot of times.
But like, are they trying and doing well, or you just see like the determination in their face?
You know what? Honestly, I've had it both ways. Like, I've had it where they were doing their job. Case in point, you've been doing your job, and I'm like, man, this nut don't want to come up for nothing. And I've had it where it was trash, and it was like, oh, it's really not going to happen.
Same. I've just seen the effort on the face, and I'm like, I want to give them that. Oh, they earned it. And it's like, I can't. Something about it. I don't know what it is.
You can't.
Like, I've tried to just match the, the facial, just, you're like, and I'm like, yeah. Like, and it's just something about it. I can't.
Doesn't that suck, though? Like, it's nothing worse than wanting to have a nut and you can't get it.
Oh, my God. It is something worse.
What?
Delivery fee on that DoorDash today, man. I forgot. Got to pay that DoorDash. Ooh, that dash pass got me today. Ow, that shit hurt. God, I felt that tax. Do you hear me? All right, go ahead.
Worst sexual experience: having sex outside and the neighbors were in their backyard and saw us.
That's
that
worse.
Bad.
What
that sounds amazing. Who are you?
What? And where do you live?
This is a clip for real. You gotta go in our DMs. Tell us where you live so we can do that.
We need a new place anyway.
You know Hey neighbors.
Hey neighbor. Hey neighbor.
Worst sexual experience, long story short, it resulted in a trip to the hospital. Damn. There's a whole show on TLC. Sex sent me to the ER.
Yeah. I don't want that. I've had a fear, and I'm a woman, of like me breaking somebody's dick. That's a fear of mine.
That's a weird ass fear.
Like getting on top and then like doing too much. I remember one guy, I had sex with somebody before, and and something happened. I think they were throwing it back too much, and it was like, and I was petrified. Like they were like, oh no, and I was scared to do it again, but they wanted to continue, and I was like, nah, it's broken.
You didn't remember the guy?
Yeah.
So you've done it more than once.
Well, I know it happened to you. I know it happened to you, but it wasn't you. You weren't like. Well, no, you were doubled over in pain, where it was bad and it was scary.
Yeah,
but it wasn't you. That wasn't what I was talking about.
You nasty, man.
How am I nasty? Because I've had sex before.
I think you've had way too many sexual experiences for me.
No,
I think you got to give some of those back.
You want me to go find them?
You gotta give it back.
How do I give it back?
I don't know.
Hey, you gotta put it back inside, and you gotta just like.
I think you can pray the sex away. Like,
you want me to go pray with them?
Yeah, but like God
on my knees. No, I just don't know how it.
You know, like,
how do you take it back?
Fucking disrespectful.
I'm asking a question. What do you want? How do you want me to like? You want me to give it back? So I gotta go give it to them.
I'm not doing this with you.
And then when you get
I'm not fucking doing this with you.
All right.
Worst sexual experience: not being able to get hard when it's time to lay the pipe. Oh, well, we heard that.
Yeah. I think that's a common thing then.
Yeah.
It seems like it.
You know what? Where were they a few months ago when I thought that age caught up to me? Because that was about a good week or two.
That was a time you were distraught. I'm like, nigga, you only 30. Like, what is wrong with you?
I thought I was going to need some Cialis.
Is it Cialis?
Cialis, same shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like, but you know what? My sex drive has not been the same, and I never thought I would be that. I always thought I would be like, man, I'm fucking all the time. And now I'm like, sometimes I can't even get turned on. But it's not you. It's just like my body is not even there. It was a lot better when I was high. But I stopped smoking the tweed.
Remember that this month is National Masturbation Month. So make sure you are jerking the chicken or rubbing the clit.
The what? The Clinton?
Yeah.
You didn't mean to say that.
Yeah, I did.
I did it, and then you was like, oh, that sounds like what I was saying.
No, that's what I said.
Well, maybe I need to have some time to myself or something. But I still, when I'm by myself, like, I don't think about it.
I don't know how.
I tried to watch something I keep taking this from you, and I'm not even doing anything with it. I tried to watch something the other day, and it still did nothing for me. I could not understand it.
You need to go with a sexologist. As a matter of fact, we're going to have a sex person on here.
A sex person?
I don't know her actual title.
Yeah.
But we're going to have somebody on here to help you.
Yeah.
And it might be a diet. We're going to have a dietitian, a sex dietitian up here, too.
I think that's kind of cool, honestly.
Yeah, because it might be the diet.
We've been eating like shit the last couple of days. So.
Yeah, that's because of you.
Why?
Because you're the woman. You cook. Glad we got that out the way.
You love saying shit to get a rise out of the people.
What do you mean?
You fucking cook. That's Guess what happened? That's my week. Mother's Day. Come on, you tried to transition, didn't even know you was doing it. Don't be an idiot in here. Shit. Mother's Day. You cooked me brunch. You made red velvet waffles, some super overcooked eggs, and
you had to put that in there.
I wanted chicken and waffles, and you got the chicken from Bojangles, and I appreciate the effort. And I said I want mimosas, but you gave me the whole fucking bottle of champagne. He just kept pouring champagne, like he was just trying to get me drunk and just lazy.
At least I ain't trying to fuck you after I got you drunk. You see, I'm learning. I am a man of the future.
You gonna say man of the past?
Nah, because I was the man of the past.
That's terrible. Can you not say that? We're not big enough yet.
What do you mean? Exactly. Okay, so you say all this stuff now.
No, like it was a nice day. That was fun. But you really got me drunk. Like, I tried the last of the day because I was like, I want to do something, and I couldn't do shit.
That was my plan.
And my daughter made me some macaroons all by herself and cleaned up halfway. She was like, I got tired. And then that was 3 days ago. And, she is still halfway done. But I appreciated the effort. And, yeah, the babies were just, babies.
Yeah.
Just them.
Yeah, that's how it usually is.
Mama.
How important is freak level compatibility?
I think it's very important because then if not, then your partner's not going to be. They're not going to be there with you. Like, I don't know what causes cheating. I've never been a cheater, but I feel like that's a part of it.
Honestly, the older I get, the more that I'm saying. It doesn't matter that much. Actually, it might be fun to raise somebody's freak level up.
You're tireder.
And that part too.
Well, that's why it don't matter. For what, you're married.
First of all, tireder is not a word. We're not going to do that.
It is. That's yours. But you're married. So why do you need to worry about raising somebody else's freak level the older you get? That's what you said.
Because.
Oh, I hope this is a good answer.
There may be a person.
I don't think it will be.
That wants our help.
I haven't done anything.
Okay. Maybe a person that wants our help. And we give it to them.
Well, then that means you only got to be on sometime. You ain't got to be on all the time. And if they want our help, then they're already a freak.
Maybe they're just experimenting.
That's a freak.
Is that a freak?
I'm saying if you coming into the trifecta.
Does experimenting with a threesome make you a freak?
You don't know if you're one yet. But if you like it, you are. I guarantee it. Yeah, if you like it, then yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
So after your first threesome, you knew you was a freak?
Welcome. Open arms. Welcome. Come on in. Water's fine in here. It's wet, too. All right.
Oh, man. Have you ever passed off a partner to a friend or a family member?
No.
Really?
No.
Because I hear about girls doing it all the time. Like, girl, he's this. You should fuck him. And I know guys do it. Like,
is it someone that I've been with before, or are you just saying a person?
You like a person that you had sex with.
That's what I'm saying. So someone I've been with?
Yeah.
Nah.
You selfish.
No, that doesn't necessarily. If it was good, then I kept it.
Yeah, and then you get tired of it.
Nah, then I kept it.
You get tired.
Nah, like I kept it. Like we go together now.
Wait a minute. You will date a person just because their sex is good?
No, I mean, nah. Whoa.
Because that's what you're saying.
Oh shit! I almost did, but I didn't get around to it. It was some of the best sex I've ever had in my life. I couldn't do it though. I told you about that guy.
The way you said it was some of the best sex I ever had in my life lets me know.
I said some of.
I've never done anything to make you feel that way.
I said some of. I didn't say it was. Like when you said it was the best vagina I ever had in my life.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
About who?
I don't know.
Oh.
You didn't tell me who it was. So no, I said it was some of the best sex I've ever had in my life. And you can't say that now that like every night is the best. You can't say that. You've had some that were probably way more fun. Like, or just something that was just like, oh, this is great. You've had other experiences. I'm not going to let you take those away from you. I mean,
What?
I'm not going to take those away from you. You know what I mean.
Thank you for not taking my experiences away from me that I had.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Whatever. I'm afraid to ask this question.
Oh, God.
But I think I need to know for just my knowledge.
Yes.
What the fuck are you yesing?
Go ahead.
I didn't even ask the question
All
yet.
right, ask the question.
What's something that your ex was better than me in?
Oh, God. I didn't know he was going to. I thought you were going to ask something else that was on the docket today. This is the first time I looked at it. Art.
Okay.
You talking about sexually? You don't want to ask me that, do you? Because that's weird.
Well, since you opened the box.
No, I thought that's what we was talking about.
I wasn't talking about sex, but.
Oh,
You said art.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Sex.
I'm not doing that.
What's something
because
that.
Because you be liable to make this a clip, and I don't have time for the shit.
What's something that your ex was better than me?
Can I pick an ex?
No. What? You have to pick an ex as an ex.
That's what I'm saying. Not like my most recent ex. Like I can pick another ex, right?
Wait, your most recent ex was better than me in something when it came to sex?
No, I'm asking you.
No.
I'm asking the choice.
I'm asking you. No.
What do you? No,
pick
what?
Pick the last ex.
No, that's not what I wasn't asking to pick him. I was asking, can I pick an ex?
No, pick the last ex.
I don't want to.
I want you to start with that.
I don't want to.
What was he better than me in?
Art.
When it comes to sex.
I don't want to do that.
No, do it.
No, that's weird.
Why?
I don't want to do it.
Tell me.
Because some of his friends probably follow us.
So
that's
what?
Weird.
Tell me.
I don't want to do it.
Tell me.
Ew. Honestly, I don't remember. I don't know how to answer these questions. Are you talking about like? I don't know how to answer that question. I want to pick a different ex. Too.
No,
he's very private. I don't want to do
when
that.
When it comes to sex.
No, he's very private.
So the fuck what?
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Yo, you're not even with him anymore.
That has nothing to do with respect for people.
It ain't like you
don't
his
understand
name.
that. You
can
like still have respect for people.
You're bigging him up.
No, you can still have respect for people. I don't want to do that.
No, do it.
Why are you so weird? I want to pick another one. No, I respect him enough not to do that. He's very private. He's extremely private.
So what you're saying is that he was better than me in something.
Art.
When it comes to sex.
I don't know. I honestly can't remember.
You're a fucking liar. Because you had an answer.
No, I didn't. I had an answer for another ex.
Okay, fine. What was something that your ex was better than me in when it comes to sex?
I had an ex who was very impeccable at head.
Better than me?
Where I almost thought he was like, you had to have been a female.
Better than me?
It was you. Why do you ask me questions?
Because you make it sound like my head is amazing.
It is amazing.
But it ain't better than him.
What do you want someone to be better than you at?
Nothing.
All right, so what would you
It's a fuck
question?
Nothing. These are trick questions. And you fail every fucking time. The fuck?
What about you? What's something that ex of yours was?
Nothing.
Yeah, right.
Nothing.
Yeah, right.
Which ex?
Pick one.
Okay. If I'm being real.
Oh, are we being real now? We weren't being real before.
If I'm being real, there's nothing that any of my exes were better than you at.
Just somebody was fucking.
Now, there are people that I was fucking in my life that might have been better than you at certain things.
Like what?
Well, I had one that was a headologist.
How'd she do it?
I don't know, but all I remember is she was the first girl to keep sucking after I came.
Maybe she was hungry.
She looked like it. Like she was a poet too, and she would read poems as she was sucking my dick.
I don't think I want to do that.
Was,
That's too much thought. First of all, you have to. She could have been saying anything. You were paying enough attention to know if her poem made sense.
I don't.
And she was thinking about a poem.
Oh God!
She could have been trained as a lifeguard. She knows how to do a couple of different. She can come up for air. She can just recite poems.
Like I wish.
Like that's training.
I wish you could have had the head that she gave me.
No, I don't want that intelligent ass head. I don't want that. What the fuck? I don't want Lauryn Hill giving me head out here. Oh my God, goddamn Maya Angelou giving me head. Jesus.
Yo, amazing.
I don't want that.
Fucking amazing.
I don't want that.
Like, you know somebody's good when you'll just do certain things just so that they'll give you head. Like, I remember one time I sent my son home to his mom's because she said she might come over.
You gave up time
with my child to get that head. Yes. Yes.
What poem did she recite then?
It was all her own poems. Like, she had this one poem where it was like...
Wait, I'm sorry, I can't keep it straight face. Listen to this shit.
No,
like, I can just hear her. She texts you and she's like, I might come over. And you like, all right, cool. And she was like, God, I'm going to go over, but I got to finish this poem first. which poem I'm going to bring with me tonight? For the Thursday dick. Thursday dick. Dick to the dick.
Oh man, she was, and it was so crazy because I didn't know how old she was, right? So I'm working at this college, and one day she walks into the college, and I'm like, "Hey, what's good?" You know, she's like, "Hey, what's up? I'm here with my son. You know, he's enrolling this semester," and I was like,
nigga, I know who you talking about. I can't believe your ass.
Why?
Because of what you just said right now.
Wait.
Oh, make this shit a clip so she can see it. Make it a clip. Now I got to go read her poems. Like, which one was the dick poem? Where was the dick poem at?
Yeah. Wait, you don't know who it was.
Yeah, I do.
How you know?
Because that period of time when I was going through your phone, I know, nigga.
Then you definitely don't know.
No, I know.
You definitely don't know.
Well, how many people was you fucking at the college that had sons?
Yeah, you definitely don't know. You definitely don't know. You definitely don't know.
Well,
I thought you might have known her because she was like on the scene back in the day.
Oh, then I really might know her.
You might know her, but
what did it start with?
Her real name?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know what her poetry name is.
How many times did y'all have sex?
We never had sex.
How many times did she
have
get
sex?
Wait, how many times did she give you head and
It
you
was
did
only
not know
like
her
3
real
times.
name? Not one of those times.
I wasn't.
As she recited a poem, did she say signed Ashley Johnson or nothing like that? At the end, she didn't sign the poem at the end. Wow, what kind of poetry was it?
It was erotic poetry. I'm saying too much now. Okay, we gotta move on.
I have to find out what the fuck this is.
I'll tell you.
Oh my God.
I'll tell
All
you.
right, can we just wait? Just give me a second. So, like, would she recite a verse and then go in for the head, or would it be like a like a limerick, and it would be like a line, and then like a?
I guess it was like that line.
It was like the short one.
Lines. No. These were long poems.
She said a long ass line, and she going to be like.
No. She would like say something da 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 da.
So I thought when you get head, it had to be like consistent. So how did those pause breaks work?
You gotta ask her. All right.
I don't want to ask her.
You gotta, but she fucked me up. And the crazy part was when she came there with her son, she had gray hair and all of this shit. And I'm like, it wasn't that dark in the house.
You saw the top of her head 3 different times. And you didn't know she had gray hair? What the fuck?
Oh, man.
Is that when you was wearing glasses?
No, this was...
Yeah. Don't tell me how many years ago it was.
I was still living with my roommate.
Okay.
But yeah, man.
That's crazy.
I know.
Are you thinking about it right now?
No.
Because the way you looked at me, like, you wanted to talk to me like I was one of your niggas. Man, I know, right? That shit was wild.
Oh, man. Can you tell me about this Porsha shit? Because I don't understand anything.
So, I haven't been watching Housewives, actually, in a while. But from what I understand, this girl's on Housewives. And she was married to this guy. And now, I think he's been divorced for about a month. And then now he's engaged to Porsha.
So what's the big deal?
I guess they were friends or something. And it was less. She said it's been going on for a month. And that lines up with the timeline that they got a divorce. So now it's a little.
What's the big deal?
You know what? I feel like I can't talk shit, can I?
Not at all.
We got engaged pretty quick.
We did.
But no, I had been broken up for a while. Relatively. What are you doing to this table? Like, I keep hearing noises.
It's not me.
I had been broken up for a while.
Okay.
You don't think it's a little fucked up, though?
Not at all.
The clip that keeps circulating is Porsha and I can't even remember who else was in the clip. Like I haven't watched. I can't remember. But they went to the girl's house and like she introduced them to her husband and everything. Like that's the clip that keeps surfacing, and I'm just like, this is kind of when you watch this now. But I don't know how long. I don't know. I haven't watched Housewives in so long, but everybody was fucking talking about it when I woke up yesterday. And I'm like, what the fuck happened?
I don't know much about it, but I seen. And this is what made me interested. I seen this meme that said Alicia Keys walked so that Porsha could fly.
Y'all gotta leave Alicia Keys the fuck alone. They have explained to y'all plenty of times that I hate y'all. Leave. That's why y'all won't let none of her albums ride.
Yo, no, we won't do that because
that last album was really good.
I was not really good.
It was good.
It was okay. It was better than the other shit she had put out.
No, because the one with the Maxwell song was good too.
Girl on Fire?
Yeah, Girl on Fire was good.
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
When she got with Swiss, her music went down. Period.
No.
Period.
First of all, she has a family. Don't judge her being.
When she got a family and all of that, her music went down.
I don't think
she's probably an amazing mother. I can tell by her music.
Went down.
That shit is not good now.
That last album is good. I liked it.
It's okay.
But that's like
at best.
Like John Legend's album.
No, John Legend's album.
Yeah, but nobody give him enough. Not like it's. I don't know. He got with Chrissy, and people was just like, "Fuck John." Like I don't know.
That's different. A man can get
and
with.
I love Chrissy.
A man can get with a woman and still make great music. A woman can't get with a man.
But nobody really talked about that shit though, and that's a good ass album.
John, like the culture hasn't talked about John Legend. They don't unless he's on a Rick Ross song.
That's what I'm saying. People get families and y'all don't respect them no more.
Nah, it's not people, it's women.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like a musician that's a man can make music, get with someone, be happy, and still make great music. A woman gets with a man or whoever, she gets happy, and the music is trash.
That's because people don't like love songs no more.
No, you can still make a love song.
Nah, people don't want love.
It ain't about love songs. It's something about a woman being happy that doesn't do well in music.
Yo,
It don't get the right notes.
It's not the first message I've gotten. I got a message the other day saying, I just want to come on the podcast and like just debate your husband about some shit. And I'm like, yeah, that nigga be reckless, don't he? I know.
That shit is real.
But I know most of the time you just say shit because you want people to listen.
No, I'm being dead ass serious. Name one.
What do you mean?
Name a woman that got happy in a relationship and still made great music. Except for Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu is a different type of soul.
I was about to say somebody, but she ain't in a relationship no more. Brandy. She got out.
Yeah, and she wasn't even making music. She knew what it was.
She was like, nah, I can't make music.
I'm telling you, she knew what it was.
Came out and was like, nah, I'm even bring my daughter on the shit. We trash everybody. We out here. Respect me.
Name one. Name one.
Damn. See. I don't know. We got to see how the Meg album turns out. We got to see how this next Meg album do. I don't know, man. You right. Y'all stay single, man. I mean, it's cool over here, but I don't make music, so.
Oh, man.
Make music, stay single.
We haven't done this in a while. We got to get back to it.
What?
The fetishes
Okay.
of the country.
You know where we are today?
I think I do. We were in Minnesota last time. So Missouri is next.
We did Edge Play? No, we did Sports Gear.
Yeah, we did.
We did Sports Gear, so we didn't do... Okay, wait.
Yeah.
What's MO?
Missouri, like I said.
MS is Mississippi.
Yes, MS is Mississippi.
Why you couldn't just write the states out? Future method. What is it? Used underwear. Nah, I'm okay. How used? Like the day of?
I'm going to say a couple of things.
You're already nasty, so I know how this is going to go.
I remember when I went to Tokyo, there were like actual vending machines that had used underwear in it.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
You put your money in there?
Nah. But I love women. I love the smell of underwear of women that just got stepped out of her underwear.
After how many days, though?
I don't know how many days she had them on.
You are so nasty, though.
I smell them. I lick them sometimes.
Because I'm like
if you got a little juice in there, I lick it up.
That's me ovulating.
Show's over. Show's fucking over. That's fucking disgusting.
You're nasty.
That is disgusting.
You love kids so much. That's crazy.
That is nasty, man. I'm not doing this with you.
You gross.
Shit that don't got nothing to do with sex. This is a really good one. Sources at NBC Universal reportedly considering Tiffany Haddish to be the new face of daytime TV following Ellen DeGeneres' exit.
They had her co-host so much that I believe that could happen.
No, definitely.
And she has the same type of relationship. She's still a comic, and I ain't trying to be funny. Being black is in now. They want us on TV so bad.
Why the fuck they can't put you on TV?
I don't know. They don't know me yet. They want us on TV. So it's like, yo, Tiffany Haddish is already Tiffany Haddish. She's already tried out numerous times. People like her. She gets in.
No, I think she would be amazing up there.
Yeah.
She would be amazing as a new daytime.
Imagine Tiffany Haddish is the next Oprah. That shit would be hilarious. But it'll be great.
See, I think saying the next Oprah is a little pushing.
No, I think that she could do heartfelt interviews and also do funny, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think she could do that because she's been through a lot. She's got her own story, and I think she would do stuff like that. And even Ellen's giving away shit and all that, she would do all that. I think it would be great.
No, she would be amazing.
I think it would be great.
She would be amazing. Tina Turner, Jay-Z, and LL Cool J set to be inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It's so fucking weird that Tina Turner has not been in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It's so weird how she looks. I thought Tina Turner looked completely different.
Nigga, she's like 92.
Yeah, but I thought she looked. First of all, she looks great.
I mean, she's not 92, but she's up there.
She looks great, but I thought she looked completely different, man.
You thought she looked like Angela Bassett?
I didn't want to say that.
You ain't have no idea who Tina Turner was. She showed up on your screen. She was like, she don't look like that. That's not what Tina Turner looks like. That is not Tina Turner.
Some sad news. Tank just put out there that he is losing all of his hearing in his right ear and is starting to go to his left ear as well.
That is so upsetting.
It really
I would say it's so upsetting for me, but like that's selfish. Like Tank is one of my favorite artists. I've seen Tank live a couple of times, once with you. He was like close to one of my first concert was LL Cool J, but he was like my second or third concert, him and Alicia Keys at CNU at Christopher Newport University. And I was like, man, he's so talented, like with just his tone and his pitch. Like he's so beyond talented.
As a producer and a writer, he's talented.
And as much as he loves music, because he's done numerous posts about real music and how, like, I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
To take something like that away from him that is like his life.
Well, Tank, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, immediately I started going to, I think it was Bach, who lost his hearing and had to put his ear on.
Are you trying to maybe do history?
I think it was Bach. I could be wrong.
I think it may be though. It was a composer that happened.
He would have to put his ear on the piano and feel the vibrations to like write the music, and I was just like, I can see Tank doing something.
I know. Oh my God, he's probably.
I can't see him not making music.
Yeah, I can the same way.
Even his last EP just felt so musical, man. Like, and you played that shit to the ground.
I love that shit too. Because it was just him just jamming on a piano, like just only him. And like, that's how you know he loves music. It's just playing some shit, not actual like songs with like a set. Like it was just kind of him just playing some shit. And I was like, oh, that's still sexy. Oh, that's still great. Listen to that run. Like he's so talented, and that breaks my fucking heart.
Nah, definitely. So prayers going out to him.
Oh my God.
Prayers definitely going out to him. What are we watching?
I watched The Circle.
I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't that interested in watching this season. Just because it's just other things I've been wanting to watch.
Yeah.
But after watching the last 2 episodes with you,
man,
I was like, shit.
You should have seen that season was so good. They added so many new things in it, and I don't even want to give away who won, but I was so happy they won. But that show is so good. Like when we first watched, I think last season, it was just like, it seems like.
I remember the first time we put it on, we was like, what the fuck is this, and why are we continuing?
And then by episode 2, it was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck?
It draws you in if you've never seen it. It'll draw you in.
It is so, it's entertaining, but it's so smart. The way it all happens is so smart, and it's also almost just like a lesson in just knowing people for who they are. Like, it's such a creative show. It's such a good show. So that's what the fuck I watched. That was my shit.
We also watched Good Girls.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yo, if you are not watching Good Girls, you have to watch it.
Not enough people talk about Good Girls.
And we finished watching the last episode. You just popped about the bed. Why don't people talk about this show?
I didn't even want to watch it that night. I was like, man, I'm going to bed. He was like, well, I'm just going to watch this one episode. And I was like, God damn. Towards the end, we was like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Like, that was...
Somebody needs to win an award on that show.
Oh, my God. That's a bad nigga right there,
yo.
That dude is... Y'all gotta...
He is the ultimate bad guy in a show.
And he's so skinny. It's like, why y'all still scared of him?
That's why he's so good as a bad
Snap
guy.
this nigga's neck over. That's how you knew he was like, he was fit for the part. Because you know they had to see him at first and be like, he can't play it. He was like, oh, give me the lines. Don't worry about it. Give me the lines so we see.
Nah, for some reason, I've seen him in other things. I feel like they wrote that part for him.
Yo. Oh my God. He is, I couldn't even see anybody else in it now. I'm like, he is crazy.
Now, there's only about 2 episodes left, I think.
Oh my God.
What do you think is going to happen?
I don't even want to speculate because I didn't know that was going to happen. But I should have put it together. Like, as I was watching the episode, I was like, that makes so much sense. Why didn't I get there?
So I understood the whole brother arc. Like, I understood that part. I knew what was going to happen with that.
Mm-hmm.
But what they were going to do to her was something that I did not see coming. Like,
but you got to do it because you got to keep the show going.
I mean, I get that, but it's I still didn't see it coming,
Niggas
man.
out here oh my God, they so good.
If you're not watching Good Girls, you have to turn it on. You just watch. Just watch the first 3. If you've never seen it, watch the first 3 episodes of the first season.
Oh my God.
And you'll be hooked the rest of the way.
And because that shit get better, and I didn't think it get that much better, but I was like,
Yeah, because I remember when they were showing previews for the show, like coming to NBC, and I was like, this is such a great premise. What the fuck are they going to do though?
And how they stretch it out, yeah,
right? And the way that they've been able to just extend this story, and
it can go anywhere now after the episode.
It can, and all of the characters are so important. Mm-hmm. It's one of the best shows on
Casting
TV.
is crazy.
Yeah,
the casting is so good. We watched the History of Late Night again.
Oh yeah, we watched part 2. That's dope. It's on CNN. History of Late Night, super dope.
It's just so
biopic.
It's so. I think it's biopic.
I like saying both ways because I hear people say it both ways. So
who you hear that?
What, biopic?
Yeah, who said that?
White people.
Okay. You think they right because they white?
I mean, they made the language, man.
Did they make the language? You want to talk about things? You just want to start talking about things that white people made that they didn't? That's what you want to do?
Wait,
that's what
black people didn't make English.
I didn't say
like,
anything. I just said you wanna,
and if we did make English, then we are the dopest people ever.
I didn't know if you wanted to run a list. I just I didn't know what you had to back that up. But that's very interesting to watch. The development of just late night TV and we ain't even got to Arsenio yet. Like we ain't even get there, but it's so interesting. They were talking about the show Soul that was on like public access television.
Never heard of that show before, but I've seen so many clips.
Yeah, a lot of those like with Gladys Knight and them, I thought they were from something else.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking public access show with everybody on it, and then they didn't have the funding or the backup to keep the show going. But it could have been. It could have been the first kind of Arsenio shit.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
Well, it was.
Yeah,
it was.
basically. But it's very interesting if you like history and shit like that.
Definitely. I watched the whole season of this cartoon over the weekend.
You talk about that by yourself because I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it. It was so.
Are you dying?
Hold my hands up.
You gotta edit that. That's a lot.
But yeah, if you're into superhero shows, it's a great one because the twist will keep you wondering what the fuck is going on. It's called Invincible. It's on Amazon Prime. And I promise you would have liked this. And you don't like watching cartoons.
It's not that I have a problem watching cartoons. You watch Family Guy every fucking day.
Well, Family Guy is the greatest cartoon.
I like cartoons. I loved them way more before I got with you.
You don't watch Rick and Morty either.
Yeah, because you watch that a lot too.
And Solar Opposites. Try to put you onto that.
You watch it at bad times. You watch when I'm doing something.
Yeah, because I don't know. This
you
season
didn't
of
try
Solar
to put me
Opposites
onto
wasn't
it. You don't put me on. You just like
I told you I'm about to watch this show right here. You said, what is it? And then you went to sleep.
I be going to sleep a lot.
Yeah.
You do everything's fun when I'm about to go to sleep.
Nigga, that's the only time I get to watch TV.
Well, I don't never get to watch TV. You realize that?
Well, that's not my fault.
Yes, it is.
How is that my fault?
When we get in the bed and I want to put it on something, the only reason I got to watch The Circle the other day is because you went to the bathroom and I changed the channel while you was in there. And then I was like, you would be a dick if you change it right now. Right on the season finale, in the middle of the season finale, you would be an asshole. That's the only way I got to watch that. I was so mad. God, I'm so glad I got to watch the end though, because I listened to a podcast. They almost ruined it for me. They mentioned who won, but they didn't say they won. And I was like, maybe they did win. Maybe that's why they're talking about them like this. But they did. And I was like, oh, okay, well. I didn't know, so I feel fine.
Wow. We're gonna do one question tonight, then we're gonna wrap it up. I
love that one of the questions is when is the next podcast. I love that. I love y'all so much. You have no idea. It's so many things happening right now, and I'm just glad that this shit is built. Oh shit! Wait, before we get to that, I did do something else. My mom professional for All Deaf.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like
officially a squad member.
Yeah, and affiliated with All Deaf Women, and I had a clip on All Deaf, the Instagram right now, but follow All Deaf Women if you don't. Follow it now, and that's on the YouTube page. It's just like a mom confessional, and it was just some random shit I spit while I was sitting on this very fucking couch. So that's out, and just follow All Deaf Women, support.
How's it feel to be a part of All Deaf?
It's early. I don't know. Everybody is super cool. I'm doing something with All Deaf Cannabis later this month. So yeah, it's cool.
I'm envious of you.
Why?
Because I always wanted to be a part of All Deaf.
You still can.
No, it's over.
Why is it over? Because you about to be 37?
No, because we ain't gonna have a place to live.
I was about to say, because all them niggas old.
We're gonna have home sex.
Oh, that might be fun. You want to role play? You want me to what you want me to do?
So we're going to answer one question.
You want to do it in a car again? You don't want to do it in a car again?
If you found your partner's sex tape with someone else, would you watch it?
We've asked that already.
Did we?
Yes.
I
You need to start keeping track of the things that you
It's so many fucking questions, and I do everything my goddamn self.
We've done all these. We've answered all these questions.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have, baby.
No, we haven't. Hold on.
Why do niggas like feet as a turn on? That's a new one.
Where you see that at?
Why do niggas like feet as a turn on? Why is there a whole community based on it?
Okay. Why do guys like feet as a turn on? Because feet are fucking amazing. All right? And when you look at a woman and you look at her feet, you can tell so much. How she takes care of her feet says how she's going to take care of her vagina. If her feet are just jacked up, her vagina's probably jacked up. Probably got hair bumps everywhere and fucking bush wick bill in there. It's
Have
probably
you
just
seen my
disgusting.
feet the last week? Because they look a mess.
They don't look a mess.
They do look a mess.
But when your feet look a mess, so does your...
It looks a mess? Or is, what are you saying?
All I'm saying is that feet is a very big...
Nah, what are you saying about my feet?
Feet are an indicator on how a woman takes care of herself.
No, sometimes I just don't feel like doing my toes.
Sometimes you don't feel like manicuring.
But like you said, we married.
The fuck that got to do with anything?
You just get what you get.
Show's over, guys.
Why is it over now? It was over a little while ago. Why is it over now?
Nah, man, because you think that you can just be a married person and carry yourself in any way you would like.
You feel like you can give me married dick just because it's dick.
I'm the man.
You keep trying to play this role shit with me. Because we on the mic. Let's turn these mics off.
Are you the man?
Nah, let's turn these mics off.
The fuck's gonna happen when we turn the mics off?
I'm the man. I can just give you whatever dick I want to give you.
You know, when you say it, it feels right.
All right, show's over. I don't want to do this shit. Not with you.
With that being said, and then we had sex, and so should you. Thanks for listening.
This has been an On-Ear Network production.